The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the extended 15-minute remix of the intro. Welcome back, Tuesday. Happy Memorial Day afterglow to all you people out there who enjoyed a wonderful weekend. We're back in the building. So What Morning Show with another heater. I'm telling you, this topic is crazy. Last night, around 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I started tweeting out all the questions over multiple pages. The So What discussion group page that's on Facebook. You got to join it. Big argument ensued. People were, oh man, this topic is crazy. It's going to be crazy. Twitter at Zoe Williams. That's where you can follow me at. I even put it on the Reach Around Radio page, Team RAR. You can connect to Facebook on that one too. I mean, you know, I just went crazy. Even my personal page on Facebook, Zoe Williams. Just get at me. This is where I start developing all of the topics. And today's topic is no exception to the rule in Heaterific Indexed. Let me do this really quickly. You know how I do. I like to do my book selection early, get it out the way. I have a couple of books that fit directly into the topic. I will tell you the topic directly after this book list. So, book number 1. Now, I think I featured this book before, about a couple months ago, and it's very important that sisters go out and get this book. This is a great book. The book is called Sacred Woman, A Guide to Healing the Feminine Body, Mind, and Spirit by Queen Afua. Afua is F-U, or A-F-U-A. A-F-U-A, Queen Afua. She's a good friend of mine. Very, very deep, intelligent, holistic healer. Sacred Woman, A Guide to Healing the Feminine Body, Mind, and Spirit, Queen Afua. You got to check it out. The next book, The Power of the Pussy. All right. How to Get What You Want from Men. Love, respect, commitment, and more of what you want. right? Very, very interesting book. Please look it up. By Kara King, Karaking. Kara King, The Power of the Pussy. How to get what you want from men, love, respect, commitment, and more of what you want. Kara King. Here's another one. This is an interesting one. A friend of mine bought this book, and I was thumbing through it and reading some passages from it. It's pretty interesting, pretty ill, but I thought it was beneficial. So let's check it out. It's called The Hood Health Handbook.
Whoa.
A Practical Guide to Health and Wellness in the Urban Community, Volume 1. Might want to check it out. Just check it out. Look it up and tell me what you think. Read it and see what. Here's another book. Now, Queen Afua sent me a giant package, and she does things in polarity. So this book that I'm about to read off for the sisters, there is an opposite book that she's written for the brothers. Now listen to this topic. The title of this book is crazy. Overcoming an Angry Vagina. Journey to Womb Wellness. Queen Afua. Now listen, in her book, Sacred Woman, she talked about woman's inner bitch destroying relationships. And she was saying in that book, Sacred Woman, that women have to learn how to exorcise the demon of bitchiness out of them. So this book deals with that. Overcoming an Angry Vagina. Journey to Womb Wellness. Queen Afua. And my final selection, great book. Great book. The Self-Help Bible. About self-esteem and how to be confident by Amanda Bell. The Self-Help Bible. About self-esteem and how to be confident by Amanda Bell. That is Zoe's book list for today. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, special guest in the building here to offer her knowledge, her wisdom, her expertise, her sweater meat, and all things in between. Zoe Williams shall return, and when we do, it's going to be a heater. I'll be back at 2.2. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching, you're seeing my commercial for the Zoe What t-shirt line that's getting ready to take off. Those are the first two designs, the Go Deeper design. Watch when I bring the shirts in here and I start breaking down the symbology that I put into the artwork. Come on now. It's incredible. And then, of course, the other design is the Trauma and Forgiveness shirt. This shirt, or the shirt line, is about putting meaningful statements and symbology in art form so you could wear it and represent, what you actually mean as opposed to the other way around. A lot of times Jordache makes a lot of niggas feel like they mean something.
Right.
No. We're going to do it another way. We're going to put some meaning on the shirt that is in alignment with what you think is important.
Zoe Williams, dressing you in reverse.
Dressing you in reverse. If you want a shirt, all you got to do is email me at zowhatorders@gmail.com. zowhatorders@gmail.com. Get a shirt. We appreciate it. Thank you. And a lot of people have been reaching out for the shirts, and I appreciate all of the orders and the pre-orders and all of that. zowhatorders@gmail.com. Now, topic, crazy one. Show me the vag facts. What's the true worth / impact of vagina on relationship. 323-965-1600. That's today's topic. I'm going to get into the questions after I introduce resident vaginaologist. The poetess is in the building to kick it with me and Jeff Brown. Welcome, poetess.
I was forced to sit here.
Sit your ass down with your fine ass and get on this shoulder.
Seeing that you've been living with a vagina all this time,
Yeah.
it's only fair that you share the inner workings of your sheath.
You've got one.
My sheath.
In the building is Jeff Brown, sitting in for Dr. Mark Goulston. He is out of town dealing with some more family issues. But Jeff Brown can hold down that seat quite well.
Absolutely.
So welcome back, brother. How was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic. Lots of cooking.
Barbecue.
Lots of family.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All that, all that shit that they do to make you believe in the propaganda that is to do with sending soldiers, which are the children of young people, the children of poor people, out to die for the interests of the rich.
Wow.
Yes.
The 1% have their own security class.
Absolutely.
Wow. 323-965-1600 if you want to call in and complain. Anyway, Jeff Brown in the building. Poetess, what did you do this weekend? How was it?
I relaxed, and then yesterday I took my dad to lunch at Moonshadows, my favorite spot in Malibu. In Malibu. Yeah.
Well, poetess
It
is
was nice
high
to
end
be
now.
able to
Dude, I'm
kick it with
ghetto.
Pops.
All I know about eating in Malibu is glass
I
tops.
started to take him to the Silver Spoon with serving spoon.
Oh, the serving
They got
spoon
some
is
good
delicious.
food, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
definitely do.
And they got some fat booty waitresses.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
that's a prerequisite. You don't even have to know how to write.
I mean, but they're beautiful. Like,
Oh my God.
God damn.
Great
Just give me
service.
everything on the menu.
Just,
Fuck.
yeah.
Anyway, we've got topics. The Vag Facts show. And you
Show
know
me
what
the
I'm
Vag
saying?
Facts.
Show me the Vag Facts.
But I've been a real nice girl. Now show me the last facts.
Egad, I got questions. Let's roll through some questions and then we'll open up the topic. We'll open up discussion. Does monogamy, chastity, and modesty raise the value of a woman's vagina? Interesting. True or false? Great vagina has been the ruin of many great empires.
True or false?
Jeez. Christ alive.
Man.
Does the value of vagina decrease or increase with the treatment of a woman's child or of a woman's child's father? Should that fluctuate? A lot of times, like Corey says, niggas will just leave if the woman is treating them bad and being a hindrance and a block for that man to parent and father and participate with that child. Does that decrease the vag market share? With the advances in technology, reconstructive surgery specifically, can a woman effectively conceal her vagina's sexual history?
Can she roll the miles back?
I'm just saying. The pussy odometer, bring it back. Is there a such thing as premium vagina?
Yes. Yes.
What are the, what? Let me ask though.
And
Sweet
could it be
Jesus.
premium to one man and not to the other?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
could it be
of
bomb
course.
to one guy and then
Yeah, that's very true.
That's, yeah.
Another dude get in here and be like, you know what? I got to go. This is
And this is a question for ladies. Ladies, call the phone line 323-965-1600. That's 323-965-1600. Is pussy simply way too easy for the average man to obtain?
the below average man.
God damn, is it just too easy? And
Need to run.
is making the pussy more difficult to get, does that raise the pussy's market value? I don't know. Somebody call us 323.
I kind of think so because
I disagree.
because some men, although they want it, but don't sometimes you guys want them not to give it to you right away.
Well, no, it's not about wanting to not give it to me. That's almost like putting a cheap car in Fort Knox. It doesn't matter. It's not about if you make me wait longer, it's better cooter. No.
No, not necessarily better cooter, but a man would probably value it more. Some might be like, oh, well, once I get her, I'm a dumper for making me wait. But then some guys have said, well, I'm glad she didn't give it up on the first day.
That is purely dependent upon everything else.
Wow.
Everything else.
What are women doing to make a man want to change positionalities in the name of cooter? Men seem to be punked by the pussy if it's good.
Yeah.
Taking out trash, jumping rope, exercising, doing all...
Taking out trash. I mean,
No.
aren't you supposed to do that anyway?
No.
Let me look. Can I jump?
You
in?
said that when
No.
you come home, those certain things that your woman does not do.
Absolutely.
And one is taking out the trash.
That's my woman. I had this argument with my ex-wife.
Somebody said
Because
pussy.
I used to come over to drop my kids off, and she got upset I wouldn't take her trash out. And I had to explain to her that I am they man. I'm not your man.
Ooh.
You need to get your own man for that.
I've done the same
If
thing.
it's somebody you laying up under that won't take your trash out, you need to reevaluate how you're giving out your box.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Which media vixen could be seen as today's equivalent of the Bible's infamous character Delilah? You know, she broke Samson down with the pussy, cut this nigga's
Give
hair
him a
off,
fade.
and gave him a fade. And then I have one that's really, really terrible. And I'm going to say it. Well, before I say it, I'm going to say this. Is the average woman's vagina worth waiting 90 days for? Does the 90-day rule increase the value of vagina? I don't think so.
No, I'm coming out with a movie called Day 91.
Day 9. Day 9. Okay, so now, here's a question. If vagina could be likened to the fish market, right? To the fish market.
Oh, here's where the blood hits the floor.
If vagina could be likened to the fish market, and we could separate the different races of vagina, what kind of fish would sisters be? What would their vagina's market value be?
Oh, my God. I
Oh,
can't.
God.
Oh, my sweet Lord.
Look, in the chat room, they saying catfish,
Catfish is jumping up hard. Look at that.
guppy,
Wow.
whiting, monkfish.
Well, what's the most expensive fish?
It would be African blower, the puffer fish, the African.
What is 600 a pound?
Yes, like $600
And
a
it's
pound.
African.
Yes, yes. But you know what? That fish is harder to keep. That fish is harder to catch. I think that the sister should be African blower fish price, but the problem is how much hell she give you once you get her in the boat. Jesus Christ, this fish is eating the other fish, eating holes in the boat, trying to eat me. Jesus, this fish is only worth 59 cents a pound. It should be. It could be.
Are all sisters like that, though?
No, I'm not talking about all. I'm just talking about the 3 that I've heard of.
But no, let's just keep it real. And poetess, that's why you're here. You're here to keep it real. And poetess, God, Jeff has broken down this a couple of times. Good women circle the wagon around
the horribles.
Around the horrible women. And at the end of the day, I agree with Jeff. Sisters, I prefer sisters. I think they're the most beautiful creatures
my
on planet
God.
Earth. However,
Hot, fine-ass girl, 12 o'clock. Look right there.
I
Jesus, look at you.
believe that sisters, especially in American sisters, are lacking knowledge of self, and I believe that makes them behave like their cooter is worth 59 cents a pound. When are the sisters going to call those sisters out? I'm just asking.
And furthermore, I understand the frustration of women like yourself. I count you as the top shelf. You top shelf. I understand your frustration. But it's misdirected. You don't need to be upset with dudes for saying it. Because we don't get together in meetings and make this shit up. Y'all need to be out there hunting them bitches down. Hunt the bitches down. If y'all just got together and killed them 3 bitches.
Yeah, sisters should be more unified, but I think it goes back to the parenting.
Well, we
I
parent.
think that however you're raised in the home, whether there was a father, whether if you were abused, I mean, because a lot of abused women tend to be promiscuous. So I think it goes back to the home and how they're raised.
Problem with
Well, I agree too. I think society plays a hell of a role too. You got to remember, we live in a patriarchal society. Patriarchal society suppresses femininity. If we just did a stat sheet comparing men to women are better communicators,
Yeah.
right? Hands down. better communicators. Women have higher pain threshold. Hands down.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
No.
Have a baby, nigga, and see the difference.
Okay.
It's a whole nother get down.
Okay, so I got a question.
Whole
for
nother
you.
get down.
I got a question for you. Do you know a woman with one child?
Yeah.
Your mom. Do you know a woman with 2 children?
Yeah.
3 children?
Yeah.
4 children?
Yeah.
How many times can I kick you in the balls?
Well, you can't listen.
Not one fucking time.
You
Not
can't
once.
even kick me once.
Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you. What if I told you that I was going to kick you in the balls now,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 years from now I was going to kick you in the balls again, and then 3 years from now I was going to kick you in the balls again, and you could be hell bent sure that I was going to show up on those days to kick you in the nuts? You would guard yourself with all.
Of course.
Exactly.
But that's a good point.
There's
However,
no way.
it still
Nothing
doesn't
hurts worse than a kick in the balls.
However, it still doesn't invalidate what I just said. I just don't want to get kicked in the balls. At the end of the day, though, a woman's pain threshold, they've already proven it. It's science.
Okay. So
it's higher than guys.
If we put our hands under a man and a woman,
Mm-hmm.
each put their hand under a hammer, and the hammer was set first at 5 pounds per square inch, and then 10 pounds per square inch, and then 20 pounds per square inch. What you're telling me is that the man would yell ouch first. Because that is a equal, measurable pain tolerance test.
Wait a minute.
The having a baby is not fair. I can't have a baby.
But do you understand that a woman's vagina is like an internal balloon?
Yes.
It blows up 200 times the size that it's regularly at.
I've seen some of them stay there.
Wah,
Holy
wah,
shit, how do you zip your pants?
But I'm telling you, women have a higher threshold. Pain threshold. It's really that simple. It's already been validated.
All right.
So the point that I'm making is, in American culture, a lot of the problems that we experience coming from women is because men have programmed them to think like victims. If we free them from that consciousness, I mean, because look at the double standard. I want my woman to be freaky than a motherfucker, just with me.
Yeah.
I want her to be modest as fuck around my dudes, around family, around anybody that ain't her guy. I want her to be modest.
But snatch me in the bathroom and
Then
just suck my thing at my
I
mom.
want you to, you hear me?
Yes.
Out in the shed with the grassy
when you meet
lawnmower.
My grandmama, when she go get some lemonade, I want a hand job between now and when she gets back with the glasses.
Right. But here's the double standard. We judge them for how many dicks they've had.
Because dicks count different.
How many dicks have you had, bitch? 7.
Is that the way your mama raised you?
And then what is the rule? What is the rule? Whatever she tells you,
by 3.
multiplied by 3. 7 is
That's
21.
hilarious.
Shit, that's 21.
I've never heard that.
You done had 21 dicks.
Multiply by 3.
then you divide it by the age. But you 17. You didn't have 21 dicks.
That's 1.6 dick. You are out there, girl.
I'm just saying.
So you guys don't see the double standard in that.
That's why I'm pointing it out.
I see it, but it's to protect you.
But why is it
Go
that men have a problem with that when they don't have a problem with sticking their penis everywhere?
Because
It's a social
what's the
program.
Real
it's not
issue
social
with
program.
it?
It's nature. Okay.
Let's see it. Let's hear how this works.
The woman
It's
comes to
nature.
the earth. the woman comes to the earth with the 400 or so eggs that she is supposed to be responsible for, to either have, miscarry, or just pass regularly.
So women are to have sex only to purely reproduce.
No,
is what you're
women are
saying.
supposed to be having sex under the guise that, you know what, I might reproduce with this dude, and every dude that I have sex with should be worthy of splicing genes with, because every female does it. The female
So you don't think
peacock
that
does
goes
it,
for the guy
female-
that every woman that a guy sleeps with can potentially be your baby mama?
I think we should be that way. I think
that's dumb.
No, to me,
I don't think that's good.
No, I think I don't. But again, I was raised by players. I don't look at it as I'm getting pussy. I'm giving out dick, and I'm not gonna give it out. Okay, because there's way more
It's
y'all
a
than
dick
it is
dispensary
me.
over here.
Absolutely. You got to be careful who you give you. Don't stick your dick in crazy. You got to really, really watch.
You know
who
what?
you're giving your dick to.
And no disrespect to sisters, but sometimes I wonder why when you see these vixens out there, why all the same, celebrities sleep with this one particular woman, knowing that she's crazy, knowing that she slept with all these other.
Like Superhead? Yeah,
Well, they just know she's for sale.
I'll go and throw her out there. I mean, I'm just looking at. I didn't throw her out there. I'm looking at what's out there already. I have a good friend of mine was one of her victims.
So when you guys know that you are sleeping with a known so-called hoe, why is
Because you
that's
know
not
what
being
it.
careful where you stick
No,
your dick?
But you know what it represents. You
Thank
know
you.
what it is.
We're not mad at hoes. We just don't take them serious.
Right. You're here to lubricate the shaft and the shaft only.
That's
wow.
That's what it is. And I'll pay for that with my time, with a sandwich, maybe a drink.
Yeah. You bowl? Do you bowl?
Do you? Right.
You would take a hoe bowling.
I would take a hell yeah.
You would take a hoe bowling.
Okay. Bowling alleys is
a
full of
date.
hoes.
That's a date.
Bowling alleys is full of hoes.
That's a
you
date.
can bowl and get back to the house for under $50.
That's
Wow.
Okay. Well, I don't think money is a good measure for a date. I can take a girl out with $10 and she will have the time of her life. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying the value of the date. I'm saying hoes are typically someone that you call at 3:00 at night or in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And booty call, not somebody you take on dates.
No, but you don't first. In my travels.
I mean, you could be nice.
Okay.
You could be.
Let me put it this way.
You take your hoes out.
I am a retired man whore.
You can never retire from
can't?
male whoring.
Okay, then maybe I haven't retired. Okay, all right. Put it how you want to.
You're just in a state of stasis right
Am
now.
I in stasis? Am I? Okay. I lost track trying to count the women that I slept with at around 200. I lost track. I couldn't count anymore. Of the hoes in there, the first time I met them, I might have went a few of those I took out, but I kept looking at habits. I go, oh, that's a hoe. She's a hoe. She knows too many rappers by their real name instead of their nickname. She know their real name. She know too many sports figures by their real names. No, you've been passed around like a bad cold. No, I am not walking into the club.
So is the issue of how many men, or is it how healthy her vagina is?
Well, no, because I'm gonna tell you, there's some professional hoes with healthier cooter than the freelance one.
There's some porno hoes.
With yes,
With
Say
very
they
healthy.
are the safest ones to
Yeah.
have sex with
Absolutely,
because
'cause
they
they
get
getting
tested
tested.
regularly.
Right.
But
Should a woman who has
I
had
don't see a problem with if a woman wants to sleep with whoever she wants to sleep with.
But this goes back to my concept about women living in a patriarchal society. Jeff, you've done the research. If you
Yes.
go back far enough, you'll see that there were matriarchal societies that existed before the patriarchal societies.
Absolutely.
Right? And there were women who had multiple husbands. One woman with multiple husbands. Right? There were cultures like that. Now, what did the patriarchal society do? Made God a man and suppressed the woman.
yes.
Right? We all know tantric, right? Tantra, that's fucking sex magic.
Yes.
So what they do? Suppress the sexuality of the woman. Let's just be real. And then we made them feel bad about saying, fuck you, you don't measure up, man. I'll have you and your cousins. This is real history.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Right? So now, in this society, men bang on women for having multiple dudes. But there's research out there. I like to provide the research.
Oh well, dude.
Our crack reporter team.
I believe that used to, I believe a lot of things used to happen. I believe that we used to throw meat away because we didn't know that we could cool it and keep it longer. There's a bunch of stuff.
We had no choice, Jeff.
Exactly. This is before the refrigerator, there's stuff you didn't know. I don't disqualify that.
But men do.
Okay.
Do we not?
Yes.
This
some
bitch
do.
is a hoe.
Okay,
She's
but
had
listen.
37
But
dicks.
listen.
Okay, wait. I got something for Zoe.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Let's bring up the young lion.
Indeed.
Okay.
The Lord.
Yes. 60 months from today, we could all be at somebody's house, yours, mine, or whoever, eating Doritos, watching the playoffs, and watching the young lion play, and wiping your fucking tears. That could happen.
That's going to be happening.
Okay.
Indeed, sir.
Do you have a problem with the young lion coming home, taking the Bentley from the airport, and knocking on your door
Right.
with a girl who he knows,
Is a hoe.
slept with everybody on the football team and a few dudes that was watching him at the playoffs with his daddy. Slept with some of his daddy's boys.
But see, here's the problem with that, and I won't have a problem. I think we got to call her too. I won't have a problem with
With
that.
a ring on her finger.
But I school my son now.
About what?
What a patriarchal society has done to women is we've taken out their insides, which is their intuition, and replaced it with currency.
Okay.
Right? So what I tell my son is they're for sale. The more resources you have, the less resistance you will have from them. And it's unfortunate, but that's how it is.
very true.
This is why I say women devalue their vagina.
Okay.
Because their vagina, first off, Tantra is sex magic. But what women do is they don't connect the spirit with it. They just connect what they can
The physical
get
from
with it.
Okay. That's you know what? That's very interesting. Like the interior appointments for 49 Buick. That has nothing to do with what I asked you.
Yeah, it does.
No. Do you, okay. All right. Well, then let
Yeah,
me
it
ask you
does.
another question. Do you want your son to marry this hoe or not?
My son is being educated to differentiate between a hoe and a good woman.
So he brings a hoe home.
I already know what it is. If he brings a hoe home, it's like bringing home cold cuts.
Yes.
Okay,
Now,
He about to make an ass sandwich.
answer
Let
my
me
question.
ask. Let me.
Answer my question.
He just said
No, he
probably
didn't.
no.
No, he didn't. I didn't hear that.
That's because you listening for the answer you want. Now, I done told you, if he bring a hoe home, he's been schooled in hoenomics. He gonna know what it is. He not gonna be wifed up or booed up with her.
No, that's not true. That's not what I just said.
Well, he could become emotionally involved because some people have married hoes or tried to make hoes out of
He is
housewives.
the son of a god king. He
Oh,
will not.
God. But my thing is, let me ask this:
I don't.
Could
that's
it be?
hypocritical.
Could it make a difference in what? How a hoe or perceived hoe acts? What if she's a professional woman, carries herself well, but she likes to go out and fuck different dudes?
Well, you
That's
know
most
what?
women.
In the words of James Hanna, the difference between you and the hood rat is that the hood rat kept all her babies.
323-965-1600. No, Jeff, I'm trying to put
In
this
other
in.
words, it's not what you do; it's how you do it.
It's if you want to. All I'm saying is you can fuck your way through the phone book in L.A. I don't care, but when you get ready to get married, if you want to be taken serious, there's a word in your future. U-Haul. Move to Atlanta where it is perceived that your cooter has not been run through.
So look
I
at it
would
this
like
way.
to know how many men that matters to.
Let's do it this way.
Just the alpha males.
323-965-1600 is the number.
We
to dial.
do have a call.
We do. But let me do this. Let me cover a couple of things. Tim Duncan is just about to get a divorce. Why? Because his wife of 12 years, cheated.
Got to go.
Right? We have painted a box around women and their sexuality in this culture. Women are far more promiscuous and far less monogamous than we paint them to be.
Absolutely.
Men want them to believe in monogamy more than we do. But we don't. We have these rules like, oh, monogamy is a destination for me. I don't start there. You know how men say, if you make me wait 90 days while I'm getting to know you, I am out having sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
While you think I'm waiting on you, I'm having sex with somebody else. She could be too. Most women do. Most women ain't just kicking it. Listen, there's some research out there. Psychologists in Germany determined that women have listen to this, larger decrease in sexual desire between the first and fourth year of a relationship. They start to decrease in the desire for the man just like we do.
Yeah.
Just like we do. And they're less monogamous than we are. Why? Because most women are dating and marrying resources. Once they have the resources, just like once we have the woman, our testosterone drops. Once they got everything they need, now they're looking for stimulation too. Women are not what we think they are. Women are suppressors of the truth. She won't tell him, nigga, I'm interested in somebody else, because she ain't going to fuck off her bio survival tickets. She's not going to fuck off that money. She's not going to fuck off those resources. I know a girl right now who's married to some African nigga. She's pretty, beautiful woman. She don't like that nigga.
I think we may know the same girl.
She don't like him. She got dicks all round town.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I am going off back to my homeland to make some more money. I will be back.
So,
I
but
am
it's
hoping
okay
you will
for
be
a
here.
man to marry for money and then sleep around
How
town.
many men do we
No.
know that married for money, really?
Please.
Somebody tell me.
Please.
Help me. Let's throw some names out there.
Please, it happens.
Okay. Oh, well, it happens. Well, winning the lottery happens. Getting struck by
Yeah.
lightning happens.
Yeah, women kick their
Swinging
men's
a hole
husbands.
in
Men
one
marry
happens.
women for money.
Men marry women.
We hear about it all the time.
Somebody said
I watch the
K-Fed.
ID channel.
K-Fed.
Right, that's a good one.
That's
Okay.
a good example.
Okay, wait a minute.
But he's a rarity, just like it's a rarity that women kick their
Rarity.
men's ass.
Oh God, I just totally disagree.
Okay, here's a question.
No.
Here's a question. Is the percentage 50-50?
Of course not.
No, I'm not asking you, sir, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
I don't know what the percentage is, but
Okay,
I
I'm
know
not
that it
asking you what
happens.
you know.
I've seen it.
I'm not asking you what you
it's,
know.
You know.
I'm asking you what you think. Do you think that the percentage of men who marry for money and the percentage of women who marry for money is even?
No, I
No.
don't.
Do you think it's maybe 70-30? Do you think?
I think nowadays the percentages may be higher than it was back.
I'll give you that.
In
So
the
maybe
day.
one day it was, maybe at some point it was 90-10, and now it's 85-15.
Because you know what I've heard lately coming out of men's mouths?
What's
Oh,
that?
that bitch ain't got no money. I ain't fucking with her. Like, when has that started to be,
When women start
know-
making more money.
when women start making
oh, that
money.
bitch ain't got shit going for her. I ain't fucking with her.
Well, no,
she
no.
ain't got no money. She ain't, that bitch can't buy whatever. You know, so a lot of men I've been hearing lately, it's a trend that if the woman is not financially stable or has money, they don't want to deal with
Well,
her.
a woman who is not especially a black woman who is not financially stable now, says a lot more about her than the black male who is not financially stable now. I really believe that because black women are just about, they're running a distant second to white men when it comes to opportunity. Okay?
What?
Meaning
Well, I do
this.
think black women do have more opportunities.
Absolutely.
Than black men, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you can say that, then it leads commonsensically to it means
Commonsensically.
yes, commonsensically.
I'm with
it
you.
means
Yeah.
less to say that a black man who is not financially stable says a little different something than a black woman right now who is not financially stable. At 40,
Interesting. We got callers. Let's get the caller on the line. Caller, talk to us about what Jeff Brown is muddling us through right now.
Hilarious.
What up?
And OG Poet is Jason from New York.
All right, now, what's
Jason.
happening, man?
Not too much, man. I just want to say, well, I guess a question in the comment. So I personally don't care what a woman's sexual history is. My perspective on that is, one, it's a double standard, like they say. And I mean, I try to be fair about stuff. I mean, I can't say, I've run through 50 women and I'm tripping on you for having been with, 10 guys. The second part of that is, like you said, if we want a woman that's sexually talented and does all these things, I mean, well, how the hell else is she going to get that experience? And at a certain age, you don't necessarily want to have to teach a woman how to do all these things. You wanted to come to the job prepared to do it on the first day. And so, if it took her 5 guys or it took her 20 guys to get there and, she's with me and she's faithful, I mean, I don't really hold that against her.
But what if she was
'Cause
considered a trollop?
You'll never know how many. You could think she's the best thing since sliced bread, but you'll never know how many men she has slept with.
Because she's going to lie about it. She's never going to reveal
why is it
it.
important?
here's why.
I'm just saying. Tell us why.
Here's why.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Here's why the double standard. A woman on her wedding day can be walking down the aisle, and in the middle of beautiful dress, everybody there, 200 people, Catholic church, huge. Dove's gonna be let loose.
You can wear white, can't you?
Yes, you can wear white. Yeah, exactly. Right in the middle, she goes, DJ, stop the music. All you heifers over here on the left slept with him. He is the doggest player in town. All of y'all slept with him, but I got him. Start the music back up, and she can get married with no shame. Ain't a dude I know that I respect or that I think respects himself wants to walk down the aisle. His wife-to-be is walking down the aisle, and he go, DJ, stop the music. All you niggas fucked her, but I got her. I don't know one dude.
A nigga would feel real bad if there's a gang of Ray J's in the audience.
Thank you.
I hit third.
I hit third. Yeah, I hit 28. No, nobody wants that. I don't know what the big deal is with women about being selective about dudes and trying. Why you keep?
No, they should be selective.
But most women are not selective.
Question. You got to be selective.
Okay, well, here's the other.
Most women aren't.
Then
though.
here's my other problem. Quit trying to compare yourself to a lower species.
But ask yourself this.
The dude is a lower species.
We have a woman here. Let's ask her. Do most women, let's just talk about the selection process. You select the baby daddies. You select superficially. You select socially. You select financially. When do we question the woman's selection process? Because I don't believe she selects from a space of quality. For the most part, get the wagons together and let's talk about them bitches.
Well, I have to say that I think your selection, your choices become better as you get older and as you get experience with dealing with a variety of relationships. So I think we all start off making poor decisions or selections when we're young because we're not emotionally mature at that age. So we fall in love with
But
whoever.
I think it's not such a linear line. I think when you're younger and know less, you make better choices because those filters are not in the way. I think as women get older, they get more jaded and make more problematic choices based off of fear, based off of the bullshit they've been through. Somebody call me, 323-965-1600. Huh? Who want to call on that? Let me get a caller in. Just one call. Can I get one? Let me get one in. Who do we have? DP, where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Zoe? This is Pearson, man. I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Zoe, Jeff, boy, it's a blessing to speak with all of you. But just to piggyback off of what you're saying, man, to tell you the truth, I think a lot of these women out here these days, the men are, and a lot of the dope boys that make a lot of our women think that they're more valuable than they are because they paid them ahead of time. They paid them up front.
Wow.
The time that they haven't even spent. So a lot of our women from the age of 15 to 25, they don't even realize, they don't even know their real worth because they've been sold all of these dreams by these knuckleheads. And then when they run into a real man that don't budge for them, then they're wondering, hey, well, what's wrong with this guy? No, there's nothing wrong with that guy. That guy knows your value. The fact is, you're probably not worth the ass that you sit on.
Ooh, wow.
That's just my opinion, though.
Man, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you think it makes a difference when a female is raised with her dad?
Absolutely.
And her dad, you're the most beautiful girl in the world, instills all these values in. Do you think that makes a difference?
I think it does because take my daughter. She's 13. I'll sit down. This is what she's been doing for the past 3 weeks. She's been glued to the radio, Power 106, Big Boy, trying to get Summer Jam tickets, Power 106 tickets, right?
That's messed up. Big boy. You get called.
Hey, fall easy. But, she's been glued to the radio. Okay, it's time to call. She'll run and call, right? But this has been a perfect time for me to sit down with her and listen through all the music. So we're listening to the music together. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. You hear this shit? See, are you listening to this? Right? And then I'll explain to her, this is how they see you. This is how they value you. Right? Now, as you get older, These are the social game rules that are being laid down right now. Bitch, come off that ass, 'cause I got that cash. Yo pussy for sale. Now, you need to determine what you're really worth. You need to determine who you are as a being. I say,
But where do you get that from? How do you determine your wealth? Where do you get it? Where
Again.
How do you know how valuable
in our society,
your vagina is?
in our society, victimhood is based off of resources. I have more resources than you. I'm a man. You'll never get higher than me. So that automatically puts in a market for you. There's a marketplace for you.
Yeah.
And the dude is saying, hey, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no education, you ain't got this, your market value is low, and your pussy is 59 cents a pound. Now, if you get that education, if you get that knowledge of self, and see, education and job, that's one thing, but knowledge of self is a whole different other get down.
That you really can't get where you get in other education.
Right. This society has marginalized female intuition. Wow. And women, you have it, but you push it in the background for social status. This is why we can always barter you. We can always bargain.
The doors of the church are open.
Like, I got this paper, boo. I live up in Hollywood Hills. I know you're coming by because you don't know anybody in this neighborhood but me. That means your pussy's on the table at the door, at the threshold.
Yep.
323-965-1600. We got to take a quick break. I'll be back at 2.2. Who wants to chime in? Call me right now, 323-965-1600. We'll be back.
I'm having a good time.
Me too.
And you're definitely fine. But I'm going to have to see that vag facts.
Vag facts? Oh, I didn't know you were a virgin. Okay, well, there's the labia majora and the labia...
Don't play. Seriously. The vag facts?
Okay, I'm sorry. What about written testimony?
That's not going to cut it. And how thick is this stack? Show me the vag facts.
That's right, Derek. Written testimony isn't what you need. You need service records and incidents reported to VagFacts so you can make an informed decision about the vagina's history.
Previous ownership?
Absolutely. Everything you need to determine the vagina's wear and tear.
Yeah, show me the vag facts.
Okay, well, looks like Sheila's been a busy girl. We have 13 STD panels in the last 24 months. 2 of them found something, but both conditions have cleared up. Her condom usage is streaky at best. She's not lying about being on the pill, but has forgotten to take it 6 times so far this month.
It's the 14th.
Also, looks like for only as far back as our records go, you'll be guy number 39. Oh, and guy number 38 was your best friend, Jason.
Yeah, this was almost a bad investment.
Wait, Derek, I can take the pill right now. And you brought condoms, right?
VagFacts. We got your back. Or in this case, your front.
Having a really nice time.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, vag facts.
Boy, we was in it.
Oh, Jesus. What in the hell is going on up in here? If you're just tuning in, today's show, the Vag Facts. Show me the Vag Facts. And we all know that these topics can be flipped back and forth. Dudes need to show the penis facts.
Oh, but we don't have a problem with it.
Do we not?
I don't.
First off, a lot of men don't even want to go to the doctor. It's true. Let's be honest. A lot of dudes hate going to the doctor. So if a woman demands the penis facts,
But there's not one venereal disease that I can think of does not show up hard and almost immediate on a man, with the exception of HIV. You can pretend you don't want to go to the doctor if you get the clap, but when your monkey ass get through piss and fire, you will find
You're
something.
there.
Men
You'll
get
be
the
eating moldy
HPV
oranges.
virus too. They get the HPV
Okay,
virus
that's two.
too. They spread it.
That's 2.
Yes, they do.
Name 5. You can't,
No,
because there aren't 5.
But still,
damn, 5.
those are the worst.
what the hell?
Those
no.
two are the worst.
Syphilis ain't bad?
You can get rid of syphilis. You can get rid of
No, but the point is
gonorrhea.
The point is that men don't go to the clinic. There are only 2 diseases we've mentioned that lie dormant. The rest of them, you gonna go. Because if you look down and your dick look like a pussy
Herpes
foot,
lies dormant.
okay, there's 3.
And scene. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm trying to paint a picture here. Women are more powerful than we think.
Absolutely.
Women are more powerful than we give them credit for.
Most definitely.
And just like I brought up in the last show when I talked about Briffault's law, women secretly control the relationship atmosphere. Oh, yeah, they do. Whether we like it
I
or
agree
not.
with you on that. I agree.
Whether we like it or not, and their loyalty is subject to the resources we're able to provide. And they're not loyal to resources. Look at Tim Duncan's wife. Millionaire, all-star, champion. I'm fucking somebody else.
Because there was a resource that was missing.
Something, right? That resource could have been intimacy, could have been closeness, could have been whatever. Just could have been edge.
Could have been personal integrity that was missing all along.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, just because you do something for your woman, just because you've paid for the pussy in some way,
Don't mean somebody ain't stealing it.
don't mean she ain't giving it away somewhere else.
That's right. Yeah.
323-965-1600. Let's get busy. Callers, you're in the building.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Thank you for the professionalism.
Caller, are we on hold, caller?
Caller.
I think we're talking
Yes.
to Infinite Excalibur.
Peace.
What up?
Hey, what up, Zoe? Peace, brother, Jeff. Peace.
All right, now.
Poetry. It's many shows, like you said, how everything ties in on your shows and it's done purposely, but presenting the shadow selves. And like you're saying, like, if we hold the most sacred, quote unquote, the most sacred, the most important, which I definitely believe and feel I know, the black woman as who she is on this planet and the importance of it, and everyone else seems to know it as well because they make tremendous money off her. Then her vagina, which bursts and brings through everyone else throughout this created earth as far as we are concerned, how can you not hold it up to a different standard and not say it's not a double standard? And not just to sound like a male chauvinistic.
Come on, brother.
And not even being judgmental, but critical thinking, productive, constructive thought. Says this cannot, it's not a double standard, Sister C pointed out earlier, because of what she is. And the issue is she doesn't know that.
Right.
That's it.
That's
the
a
issue
great.
is she doesn't know that.
That's a great point, and I really appreciate the call. Thank you again.
you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Peace out.
Now, look at how we've done the woman. Motherfucker want to claim feminism and This is a patriarchal society. If you look up the word queen, go get an unabridged etymological dictionary. Unabridged.
Well, you pick one of them up.
Right. I also in previous shows have given out different books that talks about the origin of words. If you look up the word queen, do you know what it means? It means
Tell
whore.
us, Smarty Pants.
It means whore. The king's whore. My queen is my whore.
Wow.
Period. Period. I paid your daddy a dowry. That pussy
Is mine.
belongs to me.
Longs.
That pussy belongs to me now. You understand? Have that pussy ready, have it primed, lubricated up.
Wash it and send it to my tit.
So I'm telling you, there is a societal infrastructure. Think about what happens in relationships, in marriages. Sometimes men just come in drunk and take ass from their wives. Ass time. Culturally, ass time. Get it together.
Gap it up.
Do you understand what I'm saying? There are a lot of women.
So with all that, with what you just said.
We've taught women to be liars.
With the music that's out today.
Yes.
Horrible.
We're still supposed to be able to rise to this perception, the perfect.
Right.
Please.
Let me just tell you this. Let me tell you this. And I'm throwing it to Jeff.
For some people who don't know better, what can you say to them?
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, do you know?
It's excited,
I got into a heated argument about this before.
Jesus, I need to say it.
Why do they put these girls in videos with their clothes half on? Because they show up. That's why. Now,
because women are empty vases waiting to be filled with us.
Now, what would happen? Do you know why these songs are made? Because y'all dance to them. That's why. If Poetess, I'm telling you.
I don't know if it's about dancing.
These songs are made because they are distributed by corporations that promote that.
Okay, Poetess. So what you're telling me is this. I want you to multiply what I'm about to say to you by, say, 500,000. You out. I see you. You fine. I see you. Look at that. Oh, Lord, I love that mole above your lip. That is so sexy.
It is. God damn it.
God, this was a sexy woman. You are out. You got your stuff on. I got my stuff on. I say my name is Lloyd. Now, Zoe, I want you to do me a favor and put in your head one of these ignorant ass songs, and when I point to you, I want you to start in on it. You ready? Okay, just keep it there. All right, I'm at a bar. I got my shit on. I'm looking nice. You looking nice. I roll up on you. Hello, Felicia. I'm Lloyd. It is so nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. I've seen your history and blah, blah, blah. We talking is going good.
Your sweater meat is beautiful.
You feeling me. I'm liking you. And then all of a sudden, the song comes on. Hit him with the song, Zoe.
I don't know what the song is.
Any ignorant ass song.
Hey, bitch, drop that cooter.
All right, now, that comes on.
Oh, shit, that's my song.
There we go. That's
Cooter mover.
Now, what if you did
Cooter
this?
mover.
What if you, thank you. What if you did this? Lloyd, you know what?
It's
been a pleasure talking to you, but I'm going to have to end the evening here. Why, Felicia? Why? Because this song, seeing as how you don't protest it, makes me think that that's how you feel about me. And that went over
That's
the
a little
whole
extreme.
club. No, it's not. No, it's not. If the song was going, kill these niggas, kill these niggas, kill these
That's
niggas.
my song.
And nobody black turned around. Okay, this song is about you. This song, because that's not extreme.
So I stopped the conversation. You didn't make the song. You're not in a DJ booth playing the song.
Yes, and you stop that song, guess what I'm finna do? Me and every other nigga multiplied by 500,000 finna go find these DJ and go, yo, nigga, turn that shit off.
Well,
because the song, you know why Marvin Gaye was a superstar? Because I can't sing, and he says what I want to say. That's.
But you know what, Jeff? To truncate your point, the bottom line is the social game rules, which typically comes from entertainment and media, right, are different than Marvin Gaye's time. Marvin Gaye was smooth. The music was smoother. It was different. It was subtle. It wasn't so overt. It was, let's get it on, not bust that pussy open. See, bust that pussy open is a record.
Yes.
And if these are the social game rules of today, right, versus the let's get it on type records,
Yes.
You would name a great love song back in the day. Just a great one. Right now.
Let Me Make Love to You or the OJs.
Let Me Make Love to You, the OJs. Now, name an equivalent. This nigga with the sleepy eye, what the boy name is with the birthday record?
I just wanna fuck you.
Right.
No kissing and hugging, girl. You got
Bitch, the record is basically saying, bitch, you not worth shit. You are a cum receptacle.
And
now,
they are answering to it.
And they're responding to
it's
it.
not the women's fault. This shit that's happening ain't
We
the women's
created
fault.
this.
But they got all the tools to fix it.
No,
They
listen.
got all the tools to fix all this shit.
We have to rewrite the rules of femininity, just like
And
we have
then
to rewrite the rules of
protested.
masculinity.
We're feminists. We're bitches.
Be
When we protest.
Be that.
You see the
So?
backlash old girl got the years ago when she was trying to smash the what was it, the Eazy-E CDs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in
Dr.
peace.
King got
She's
spit
dead
on
now,
and
but-
shot. That's not the point. Okay?
What's the point?
The point is there is a very hard road that y'all need to walk. That dude.
Why can't
Why does
why
it start?
can't we need you guys in the struggle?
She does.
Did you ask me? Did you want me to answer that question?
Answer it.
Because straight men aren't fucking each other. We're fucking y'all. We do what you let us do. We do what you let
It's
us do.
true. If you motherfuckers said tomorrow, niggas
who sag don't get no pussy.
Niggas who sag don't get no pussy. Niggas, we need all of you motherfuckers in zoot suits. Big ass
Zoot suits would be flying off the shelves.
We need all of you niggas.
The newsmen, Channel 2 News. Niggas sitting there in a zoot suit and a big fucking hat. Why?
It's just hard because a lot of these young girls, and I see it. I mean, a lot of these young girls, they don't know better. They think sagging pants are cool.
But they don't know better because they mamas taught them.
Yeah, daddy didn't teach you that.
Let's not
most
take
daddy's been absent from the home
because mama wasn't shit.
Yeah.
That is a real situation.
That's fucked up.
No, yeah.
Say.
No, it's not.
That is.
Okay, so
you're saying that every time a man leaves, it's the woman's fault.
No, we're not speaking in absolutes. What we're saying is there are women out there in great numbers that abuse children because the relationship with the dude is over. That prevent
agree.
dad from being in the household. A lot of times that shit gets whitewashed as if it's not happening.
I agree that happens, but I don't agree
because
with it.
What I'm saying is the flip side is the onus is, even Obama, we have to stop fatherlessness in our African American homes. We got to stop motherfuckers on both sides of that argument, and we can't just put the entire onus on the dads.
No, I agree with him. We do have to stop fatherlessness.
We do, but it's both ways.
Here's the key.
It's bi-directional.
Here's one of the keys. Here's the people. People seem to think that whenever two people break up, it's always a man's fault. I'm willing to say it's some niggas that ain't shit that just left. It's some niggas that was beating a woman and the woman escaped. Are you willing to say that maybe, just maybe, it's some horrible bitches that ran some good dudes
I agree with you. And
Will you
sometimes I when I see women talk to men a certain way, I say in my mind, there's no way I would talk to a man like that. If I can talk to my man like that, I don't want him.
Then how can you say that Zoe is fucked up for saying what he said?
Because in my mind, I took that as every time
but that's
a situation doesn't work out, it's the woman's fault.
But no, that's the argument.
Place of butterflies and Easter grass.
But Jeff, that's the argument we run into on the Facebook chats a lot. Yeah. At the end of the day, if we have to preface every statement with some, but not all, we're not speaking in absolutes. These are in generality. These are generalities. Then that takes up a lot of time. It should be assumed as much. We can only speak about our own experiences. And from my experiences, and I'm talking about observing other people, counseling people, my own situations, at the end of the day, if a woman is not happy, disappointed that she didn't achieve what she wanted to achieve, that to me is the conduit for the creation of her bitterness.
Okay. Me and Zoe have had this conversation. Poet.
So men don't exhibit that same type of...
No, I'm going to tell you how men exhibit it. There's a lot of bitch-ass soft men out there who don't understand that speaking out, standing up for what you believe in is not sensitive. You got niggas who will call you sensitive because you stand up.
Thing, they're bitches or they're...
That's my point. Standing up, listen... The only way you can overthrow a corrupt government is through rebellion. But it's not physical rebellion, it's ideological rebellion. We got roboticized social drones out here whose only life is to fit in. That's their life. That's their fucking job. That's why their relationships are mundane and mediocre at best. They don't stand for what they believe in. The white man has told them, the same white man that has oppressed you, beat you, marginalized you, categorized you, stereotyped you, the same dude, you'll say, don't argue with him. Why? Because he fucks with your biological survival tickets. He fucks with that job, you done, right?
Right.
You're afraid to question anything because you're afraid to lose your lifestyle. Well, we need another kind of man, just like we need another kind of woman. We got callers. I'm being urged to go to them. Number one, who is this? Spirit.
Yes.
What up?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Doc?
Polish, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. Getting back to the whole experience about women who who are loose. I happen to have one that I have a great relationship with. I can't see myself hooking up with someone who is inexperienced. I mean, I'm 45, so back in the day, in the 70s, 80s, it was cool to have a virgin or a girl that wasn't touched. But I'm at a point in my life now, if she don't have experience in her belt, I don't want it. Because it's TMW, too much work.
Okay, well, let me get this straight, bruh. It is too much work for you to get with a woman and be socially, emotionally, and spiritually connected to an individual who is willing to be taught what is best or what is right or what is good sexually by you?
Well, let me
Great
go here
question.
first. I mean, that's just the intimacy part. Now, we have all those other things in place, such as spiritual connection, mental masturbation between the two. with
No,
gaming
sir.
and
I'm not
stuff like
talking
that.
about
We
the
have
girl
all
you
that.
with.
That's not my point. My point is, far as her being sexually charged or sexually aware, I prefer her to have had experiences with other dudes.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not talking about
a lot of online dating. I like to.
Well, why don't we send her to a little?
please, if I could just get him to. Okay, so what you saying? I'm gonna use an example.
I can barely hear you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna use an example. There's a beautiful girl that runs our board. We call her Chuck Doe. She is smart. She is beautiful. She is funny. She is also a virgin.
Out in the world now.
Yes.
All
Now,
your business.
What you
Your
are telling
badge facts are out there.
Yeah, your badge facts is wonderful though. You got like a 980 credit score.
Right, she got ghost credit.
Now, what you saying? If I am to follow,
on the switchboard,
Yes.
I wouldn't even waste my time with somebody like that.
Okay.
Wow.
That's but that's fair. That is fair for you to say that an individual who is spiritual, who is smart, and who is funny is a waste of your time. Now, someone who may have had more, and I don't know your girl, so I'm not dissing her, but just because this girl has less sexual experience, that automatically precludes her. I'm not.
Well, some men don't like that.
It's a matter of preference.
That.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Again, Jeff, that right there. I mean, I dealt with women, even women who call themselves born again Christians, and they wait for
they're
their
the worst.
husband. And
they're
they
the
put
worst
pussy on the
whores.
shelf for like 3-4 years. I mean, my thing is this: come back to me when you have had when the doors are open again, because and especially if you have had some other sexual experiences, then I'll deal with you.
All right.
Dealing
then
with
she'll come
somebody
back
who
with some
hasn't
baggage.
had any experience, it's just too much work.
Yeah, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to bring in some perspective. It's time for us to take off from the free throw line with a blindfold on. None other than the great, although the late, James Hanna is in the building. James, talk to us, man.
Oh, shit, here it comes.
I'm just going to get out the way. Tell us what's up. What's up, man?
Man, nothing. Just got caught up with some work shit.
It's all good.
Dude, what's the young lady's name?
Poetess.
That's who's talking?
That's who's talking.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch your name. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I'm speaking in absolutes. Every shitty daddy's the mama's fault.
I'm with you on women should be selective on who they sleep with. I've never said that women should be out there just sleeping with anybody. Yes, we should be responsible for who we sleep with. Yes?
You are saying that. You are saying women should
Only you
sleep around.
I think they should be able to sleep with whoever they want to, whoever they choose.
I'm sick of this. I'm tired of hearing my baby daddy ain't shit. Some of y'all I'm not saying you for it, but some of these bitches they kids an apology.
Ooh.
I don't disagree.
You know, he wasn't shit when you met him. He had on an $800 Pelly jacket and was living with his mama. You knew he wasn't shit.
Hey, in the immortal words of Smokey the Bear, only you can prevent baby daddies.
Yeah, and if you baby daddy number 2, 3, or 4, you really need to kill yourself.
Because you already seen the situation before you even got her pregnant.
What the fuck it was.
You just jumped on the bus with the rest of the baby mamas.
Dude, here's what it is are we still talking about bad? Are y'all still talking about bad pussy?
That's what we are.
What is it?
The vag facts.
The vag facts.
Huh?
The vag facts. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, vag facts?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's just, you know, the problem with women, black women in particular, is they don't understand the value of reputation. That's why a lot of them get fucked out the game in their late 30s and 40s. Is, first of all, you got to understand, pussy is only valid from 18 to 29. Okay, that's the thing you got to understand. That's where you need to be stacking up your reputation, because after 30, niggas ask questions. Okay? If I meet a 34-year-old chick who looks good, the more questions I'm going to ask.
Wow.
I'm going to be like, why is this 10 single? What the fuck is going on? Why ain't nobody cuff this bitch up? And then you start asking questions, then you find out the Kappas at Grambling ran a train on her, and she fucked 2 niggas on the Bears, and, you know, just pussy's been around town. And that's a turnoff to do. Except for that nigga that was last called. I don't know what he on. But that's a turnoff. Because nobody wants to be that dude that gets giggled at the club when you walk in holding hands with that bro.
Right. Nobody
But
wants
what's
to.
the excuse for women who have not slept around that are over 30 and not married?
They
And
probably
they're
got
cool. They got jobs.
But they probably got other hang-ups.
Like what?
They got other hang-ups.
Yes. But
so in nowhere.
If you got a pretty face and a big ass, you should have a man. If you do not have a man, it's you. You are doing something
Absolutely,
wrong.
because that's what we like.
Wow. Okay.
That's
And
what we
nobody.
like.
And listen.
What men are looking for.
And nobody.
You are attractive. Niggas are approaching you every day, and all you have to do is sift through all those dudes and find the right one.
Mr. Right is out
if you're
there.
not doing that, you're running them off.
I think what James is saying is no man wants to fuck a hall, right? That is equivalent to the pantheon of dicks. Like, it's just all types of dicks that have been through there, because let's just be honest, men are as socially programmed as women are. And I think a woman's sexual prowess, meaning as many niggas as she's had, intimidates a man to some degree.
And I have to agree with James on the women not valuing their reputation.
Can I make this personal? I'll make this personal.
Make it personal.
Okay. I'm going to make this personal right now.
And put your phone on mute, James. Jesus.
I know, nigga. You in a windstorm again. My wife may have fucked
Don't do it. No.
hundreds of dudes here. Maybe. But she passed my very stringent background investigation that included all the hoish men I know, all the dudes, all the girls that was my friends. I asked around. So if she did, she was very, very discreet about it. Women, black women in particular, do not understand the value of discretion and the fact that you need to be given.
I do. And
Okay.
I've had guy friends that I hang out with tell me, Poetess, you can fuck 100 niggas, I would still respect you. Because
But
of
would
the
he marry
way
you?
I carry.
But would he marry
the
you?
homeboy said that song.
Would he marry you?
I don't know.
I know. No. If you fucked 100 dudes, your boy know. If he marry you after that, he's not gonna make you happy. You know why? Because he's not an alpha male. An alpha male is not marrying a chick that all his boys done hit.
But see,
nigga, have you tried it from the back with a knee up on the couch?
Why does it have to be his boys? How come it can't be throughout the years in relationships?
But wait, this is why it goes back to
100
this.
relationships?
But this is why
That's
it goes.
just the number.
Jeff, this is why it goes back to this. And I urge, I just want y'all to listen. All of the women you've been dating, you're married to, long-term relationship, has lied about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I believe women suffer from stereotype threat, too. That is, if you've had, niggas start getting real iffy when the dicks go into double digits. You say 4-5 dicks, hey, that's relatively a new pussy. All right.
Well, usually you can tell.
But you start going into double digits on the dick, men start, I'm telling you, it's a stereotype. We look at women
They
as
start backing up.
hoes, period. So women are, in my opinion, forced to lie about the vag facts. Especially if they want to be wifed up. 323-965-1600.
I don't get the information. The only
Can I
information.
jump in?
Yeah, jump in.
Okay. Here's what women don't understand. See, here's how the game got fucked up. The game got fucked up somewhere in the 70s when women thought they could fuck like men. That's where the game got fucked up. When women thought they could rack up the same numbers, and where they mess up is they don't understand the difference. We don't fuck the same. Your way to the bedroom is not my way to the bedroom, even though we in the same bedroom. The difference is pussy is earned. Dick is not.
Please argue
that. You don't earn dick. You don't do anything for dick.
Please argue
It's not impressive if you fuck 100 dudes. You can't even brag about that.
You know, I fucked 100 dudes, bitch.
Let me ask all the ladies listening. When the last time you ran into a hoe and asked her how she gets so much dick?
Wow.
That's why it's not the same.
I need you to argue any
You don't
of
need
that.
instruction to get dick. You don't have to do anything for dick.
Okay, James,
just
stop.
lay down.
Stop for a second. There's been some. James,
he made a great point.
James, yes, he did. James.
I can fuck around like a man can fuck around. No, you can't.
James.
I find some men nowadays treat the dick.
No,
like
James,
pussy.
hold on.
James is making a great point.
James, stop for a second. There's been some head shaking in the room as if what you had to say was somehow invalid or somehow.
From who? I agree with a lot of stuff that you guys say, but I'm saying nowadays I find that men treat their dicks like pussy.
Okay.
How so?
How's that?
Withholding, gotta have money.
Oh, well, that's because we can.
Do you know our options are limitless out of this motherfucker?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we?
We get to be like, I'll pass on this.
I am over 40.
This
I
fucking-
don't have a criminal record. I don't live with my mama, and I'm not gonna beat your ass.
Okay.
Find 10 of me in the club.
So, okay.
I'll
my
pass
point.
on these catfish nuggets.
Here's the part that's not calculated. Here's the part that's not calculated. After 30, we get to be picky.
Ooh, yeah.
We took all y'all shit from the age of 16 to 29. We listened to your bullshit. We let you get away with it.
I'm a bad bitch.
After 30, the numbers change because now by 30, all the dudes who ain't shit have been weeded out. All the dudes that are gay have been weeded out. And the dudes with the good jobs and good dick and got something going for themselves are severely outnumbered in most cities, 8 or even 10 to 1.
The game just got real.
Right. And you know what, James? To build on what you're saying, the woman selection process in America is a social one.
Yeah.
Right? It's first off, you have to have a refined knowledge of self in order to determine character and integrity. And most women are looking socially as opposed to spiritually. This is why their intuition is an afterthought. That's why when the shit goes bad, you could sit down and ask a woman, well, what happened? And she can tell you from a spiritual space all of the things she ignored. Now, am I bullshitting?
Not all the things she missed.
Not all the things she missed.
Not
No,
all
she
the
caught
things that wasn't
everything.
there.
She caught everything.
Caught it all, ignored every bit of it.
Damn, we got a caller. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a female on the line. Talk to us, lady.
Hi, everybody.
All right,
Hello,
all right.
Poetry.
Hey.
Hello.
Actually, I was calling. I don't want to comment on the majority of the subject. I was just calling to address something that Jeff said. And
Is this Nakia from Maryland?
I had to call in and address this issue.
Address it, Nakia.
Jeff.
Hey, Nakia from Maryland with the cute voice.
He's burning. There are a lot of STDs that he carries, and he has no idea about them, and he spreads them, and it takes years for them to show up for him to actually notice. One would be chlamydia, trichomonas, and herpes. He spreads like wildfire and has no idea that he has them.
Okay.
The only time that he knows that he has them is there in combination with gonorrhea.
Okay, well let me clear up.
So men would know that sometimes y'all burning and you just.
Okay, well let me clear this up. Let me clear this up. Yeah, I don't have that problem. Yeah, I'm married. Let me clear this up. I don't know any dude that's sitting at the house with his dick on fire that will not go to the doctor. I don't know those dudes. I don't know.
It doesn't.
But just because you don't know them doesn't mean they don't exist.
Holy Jesus
And she
Christ.
said you may not know that you have it, that you are carrying for.
I heard that part.
I can't hear, but
I heard that part. The only reason I made that comment was because Zoe said dudes don't like to go to the doctor.
It's a lot of dudes
and
that don't.
I don't argue with that. What I do take, the only part of that I took offense or took issue with is that I don't know of a dude that knows he has. Are there any diseases that you know you have? Okay.
Right. And that's a great point. Nakia, would you like to make another point?
Yes.
Because we love having a female on The Voice.
And I
on
love
the
her
show.
voice. I swear to God, she got a sexy voice.
Oh, what about the discretion of the veg facts and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
I can say as a female, I'll give my opinion. As a female, I do believe that we have to have some discretion about who we lay with.
But what I'm saying is, say you and I were dating, and
Right.
it's new, and we're getting ready to mix sword and sheath, right? And I was like, so, what's up, with your sexual history if I wanted to know about it? And you asked me about mine and blah, blah, blah. What would you fudge on the details? Would you?
Of course. Well,
He said, of course.
He said, of course.
Hey, James, I ain't asking
The
you.
truth snuck out. Of course.
Sexual past. So
Would you tell me the truth, though?
I would tell the truth, sure.
How
I'm
many
not
have you
ashamed of
had?
my sexual past. I am who I am, and I'm very comfortable with who I am sexually. So, I mean, he either likes it or he doesn't.
Well, this is what I ask everybody. Let me ask everybody on the line right now. Nakia, poetess, everybody. Do you think there is a silent don't ask, don't tell in relationships regarding the penis facts and the vag facts? I think we just don't talk about it. Really.
Yes.
I think that whether we talk about it or not, maybe we don't just come out and go, okay, it's dick pussy count time. But we both are paying attention to signs that lead to it. I know the dude is.
Right.
I know when I walk in a club with a girl, my spider senses is tingling for niggas giggling.
I wonder, James, tell me this. Do you think when a man puts his penis inside a concert hall that he begins to think, Christ alive, how many centurions have been in this motherfucker?
My good Lord.
Oh, man. Dude, you know when once we reach a certain age, you know if a girl ain't shit.
Thank you. Whether you
But
sleep
why
with her
does
or
she have
not.
to be not shit? Whoa, let's go there. Why?
You know why? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. Because if you were raised right, you wouldn't be doing all that fucking. You wouldn't be able to say I fucked 108
Fucking is
dudes.
fun.
Okay? You wouldn't be able to say that because when a woman fucks like that,
Tell him,
it's for a
poetess.
deep, dark fucking reason. It's for a sick.
Maybe she just has a healthy sexual appetite and she wanted to satisfy it. She didn't feel like settling down. That doesn't make her ain't shit.
You have a healthy sexual appetite with one dude.
James, let me ask you this. James, let me ask you this.
Okay,
Let-
wait, hold on. If I'm chauvinistic, tell me how many dicks you had in you.
I don't know.
For a moment.
You lying.
A moment of silence.
Wait, can I ask a question?
There's no reason for me to lie. I know everybody else
Can I
wasn't keeping it right because I don't feel as though it's anybody's business.
Right. Can I ask the guys? Can I ask the guys a question?
I know I didn't break your rule, James. Because I hadn't slept with as many men as candles on my birthday cake. So I'm comfortable with who I am as far as you say.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay.
So you could have fucked 35 dudes.
Okay.
But what's wrong with that?
That's what.
What's wrong with that?
But I
Yeah.
wanted to. Can I ask? Can James and all the guys?
You broke my line.
Because I knew when I didn't go off my fingers twice that it didn't matter to me.
Okay.
James, can I ask a question to the guys?
Yes.
Every girl that you've potentially liked or considered for a relationship, have you asked them, every relationship that you had an interest in other than sleeping with,
Right.
did you ask them all how many men have they slept with?
No, I didn't. But what I did was this: is my ain't shit meter really, really, really got sensitive. How it is that she interacts with other males that she knows, males that she doesn't know. What is my energy? Most hoes. There are some supernatural ones, but the natural hoes,
supernatural hoe,
they give off a particular energy that I pick up. And generally, I've been duped once, but generally, I pick that shit up and I go, you know what? It's not that I don't like you. It's not that I'm looking down on you. I just can't be serious about you. And I'm not mad at you.
But why is her sexuality the barometer by which you judge your seriousness in her?
Very simply.
Because that means she was raised wrong.
So you telling me Erykah Badu was raised by a pack of wolves? Because
Erykah Badu is fucked up. She got 3 baby daddies. Okay, that is not cool. All your kids should at least have, after baby daddy number 2, you should have learned your lesson.
Well, wait a minute. Is she a good mom?
How you gonna be a good mom, a truly good mom, and when your kids are arguing, my daddy can kick your daddy's ass?
That's hilarious.
Come over there and beat your daddy.
When your kids look like neighbors,
See, that's the thing.
they don't even
Y'all
look like some siblings. They look like they play together in school.
A good woman does. Okay, when you got 3, your kids, you never been married to any of your kids' fathers. That's fucked up. Because you can't raise a
That points to
peaceful
bad
house that way.
choices. That points to a bad choice on some level.
But again, I always go back to the patriarchal construct in which we live. There is a suppression of the feminine energy.
Okay, ladies, fuck who you like. Sorry. Fuck who you
In
like.
America.
No, here. I think
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That is so not true.
Yeah, it
Everything is fucking feminized these days.
Hannah, this is why I have...
The fucking Super Bowl has been feminized.
Dude, tell us how.
Men can't get... Huh?
I said, tell us how the Super Bowl was feminized. Go in.
By putting a red carpet out. Okay? and having contests on who got the prettiest hair, Troy Polamalu or Clay Matthews. That's woman shit. Football has been feminized with them pink fucking breast cancer things they have all through the whole fucking season. Okay, a game of strength has been feminized. All of man shit, man world in America has been feminized. We are living in a world the equivalent of we had a men's only bar, and we let women in and we listen to their opinion.
Do you guys remember back in the day? Do you remember back in the day when the boys' club was just the boys' club?
Just boys.
And then they started letting girls come to the boys' club. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I remember
you
that.
know why?
Well, was that a bad thing? Because I fucked a lot of girls that came to the boys' club.
Absolutely. Well, okay.
Because we couldn't get into the girls' club, but they let the girls come to the boys' club, and that's when they got fucked in shop.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because they brought something that wasn't there before. Vagina.
Was we let them into our club and listen to their fucking opinions.
Wow.
Okay, we let them into the boys' club. Then one of them went up to the owner and said, well, you know what? We don't like all this cigar smoke because Kelly over there is asthmatic. And that picture of that Jamaican girl in the wet T-shirt is sexist. We want that down.
Oh, damn. Okay, listen, we got to take, James, we got to take a quick break. Just hold on with me. Just hang on. We'll be back. Callers, 323-965-1600. If you're just tuning in, today's show is called The Vag Facts. Show me the Vag Facts. I want to know where you been, who you been with, who you been fucking, the whole 9 yards. And let me ask this question as we go out. You guys all know, we always talk about this. When America is sick, the African community is on its deathbed.
Yeah.
So in terms of STDs,
When America got the sniffles,
and
black folks got cancer.
Black people got cancer.
Yeah.
Stage 4, pancreatic. We in trouble.
Yeah.
So my question with that is in relation to STDs and STIs, sexually transmitted infections, sexually transmitted diseases.
Yes.
Are African American women, is the market value for their pussy really, really low because of that?
Oh my God, dude, it's sardine cans now. You talking about?
Yes,
King
because
Oscar.
we have the highest percentage, so-called,
White
in
women fucked up their pussy
HIV
value.
and all the. Black people always have the highest percentages of everything.
Of everything.
Yeah, of course.
So we should just go to another country and say, fuck sisters?
But they're saying the leading cause of women getting HIV is them sleeping around with men who are on the down low.
Wow.
That's damn near the only cause.
Wow.
That's damn
323?
near the only cause.
323-965-1600. We'll be back. Vag Facts.
down, da, da, down, da, down, down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe What Morning Show back in the building. Did you know a woman's vagina and a shark has something in common?
What's that?
It's called... They never sleep. The pussy wide awake. Just trolling around for dicks. No, it's called squalene. It's an oily liquid kind of hydrolubricant.
Is that the
same shit in a shark?
Fishy smell?
Is that what it is? That explains for the aftermarket smell.
Nah, fishy smell is
Something
bacteria
wrong.
infection.
Something wrong.
Well, yeah, that's just like regular fish.
It's supposed to smell like a mushroom pizza.
Hey, let me clear up this point. James Hanna made a great point when he talked about everything is being effeminized, and he's right. But feminization is ruling the patriarchy, right? Via victimhood. That's how women are gaining a foot. Why? Men have to be dominant. So in a patriarchal society, we have to make women victims. The damsel in distress situation. This is why the court systems side. They call it judicial gender bias. A bad mama basically got to slap the taste out of the kid's mouth in front of the judge.
Right. And a crack pipe.
Right.
Lit.
So my point is, I'm not saying that James isn't correct when he says things are being effeminized, but it's being effeminized from a space that women are weaker. And what I'm saying is, men need women to think that they are weaker so that we can still feel important. Because if you start looking at what women are capable of, if a woman ever tapped into the development of her intuition and spirituality, we're out the game. We're really glorified security guards for women. I'm just telling you.
I think it's bigger than that, Zoe, because you're looking at now how when people are coming out, they're being more glorified and praised. And there was another point I wanted to make about that was... and how the government, they won't give you financial help if you have a father in the home.
Right.
And then even going back to slavery where we were always separated from the father of our children or the men that we love.
Well, look what they're doing for women right now. What they're saying is, we will glorify the harlot because that'll keep you off the spiritual angle. We will put your pussy on a pedestal. We will put your sexual prowess on a pedestal. This is why fucking Kim Kardashian is a superstar for sucking dick.
Right.
How you get TV shows for your sisters who ain't got an inkling of talent? They got TV shows just because you suck the nigga's dick.
Yeah, that's where it all started.
You know,
for the non-black woman.
Absolutely. Well, you have to understand, when we talk about stereotypes, that's what the black woman is good at. Fucking.
Right.
That's,
cooking.
Fucking and cooking.
And talking shit.
She angry, but her pussy's always wet. Right. 323-965-1600. Callers.
I found that to be true a lot.
We're in the building. Who we got on the line? Give us Soul Wonder. DP is back on. DP, what up?
Yes. What's up, man? I was just thinking about that, the vag facts. I just turned 36 last week on the 16th of May, right?
Happy birthday,
and
brother.
Since I was about 15, 16 years old, I've been telling a lot of the lady friends of mine, hey, you guys don't, insides, men don't have insides. So it makes it a little bit different when, you have to pardon me, I'm making a couple of runs here, but men don't have insides. Therefore, when over time, after so much, it just there's nothing you can do about a woman's vagina and the difference between a woman's vagina and a man's penis. Okay, we don't get high mileage, basically, what I'm saying.
Sure we do.
Does that make sense to you?
You mean there's no physical evidence of high mileage with a penis?
I can't hear you.
Are you saying that there's no physical evidence of high mileage with a penis?
He's talking about the ideological concept. It is accepted. It is praised when we have 200 bitches.
Yeah.
When we fuck 200 pussies, we're like, that nigga's a pimp.
Right.
If she fucks 200 dicks, that bitch is a hoe.
Yeah. Exactly. And our women, they grow up and they look at the guys that look the biggest and look the strongest, and they think, oh, well, that's him. And then they end up finding out, oh, well, that's not the guy at all. I should have stayed where I was, you know. And in a lot of cases, I was just, you know, this is my second time calling, so I was just pitching in on your calls, man.
Well, thank you, brother.
DP.
I
Let's go to
appreciate it.
Soul
Thank
Wonder.
you. Soul Wonder, you're in the building. It's your time to chime. Holla at me.
What's going on, everybody?
All right.
My point is to go back to the vag facts, and this actually goes back to one of your shows where you had the relationship expert virgin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Technically, let me address that really quickly, and then I'll let you finish your point. Her name was Ashley Brown. We were going to have her in on this show. She was just unavailable at the last moment. She's technically not a relationship expert. Sometimes I like to throw curveballs at the fans, and I knew James Hanna and Louis Dix were going to rip her to pieces for her being called a relationship expert while simultaneously being a virgin. So technically, she's not a virgin.
But
she's just
and the other thing was, she may not have been vaginally penetrated, but she admitted to doing other sexual things. So
which is always delicious in the interim. No,
I don't
finish your
know.
point, Soul Wonder.
Okay, which goes to my point. We can't just. We got to do a little bit more. We got to go, as you say, deeper with the vag facts, because as my wife likes to say, we need to, as a woman should protect her entire body. That means all orifices. That means her mouth as well. Everything. If we're going to talk about knowing, you know, the history, all that needs to be considered. Because for me personally, she can have, you know, whatever men or whatever, but I don't know, maybe. If how many dicks she sucked might be a problem for me. That's just me.
Like, how many dicks have you had in your mouth?
Right.
I mean, that was, I mean, because
How many dicks have you come in contact with your clothes on?
She can like fucking, and that's cool, and that don't mean she's doing that, but I don't know, that part.
Right, we gonna nickname this girl Blow J. Simpson.
That's hilarious. That's kind of cultural, though. That's kind of what I have found in my travels, is that black women and white women are almost polar opposites in that regard.
Thanks for the call, Soul Wonder.
Thank you.
A white woman will suck your dick in the parking lot, but she ain't giving you no pussy for a while. A black woman, she will let you ride that thing like a drunken cowboy. You are not getting a blowjob till you do something special. You're gonna have to take her mama to dialysis. You're gonna have to buy a ring. You're gonna have to something. You don't just get head, okay, from a sister, generally, that I found.
But you know, I find that a lot of young girls are having oral sex, keeping their vagina virginity. Mm-hmm. But giving these young boys blowjobs.
Can I say this? And the poetess is correct, but can I say that a woman's vagina market value skyrockets through the roof in a priceless way when her spirit is developed, when her intellect is developed, when her awareness and consciousness is developed. When a woman is dumb, self-unaware, uneducated, don't read,
walking around sleep,
all she do is read Pop Sugar and, you know, bullshit magazines, and she is nothing but a cum receptacle at that point. We have to be honest. What makes a woman a keeper instead of a sleeper is a woman who is aware, who's developed, who even seeks to be that. That's when everything that comes with the vagina raises the bar. That's when she attracts a different kind of dude.
What age group do you think women evolve to that level?
I didn't see them at 15.
But you know what? Damn, Jeff. You're going to have to get away from the schools. This nigga's got an ice cream truck.
Jesus Christ, people. You ask, at what point does a woman start developing in that direction? If you ask me, here's one who's never slept with anybody, and I see her in that. Her mind is open in other ways that have nothing to do with sex.
And so, Chuck, were you raised by both parents by any chance?
No.
My mom has 4 baby daddies.
Oh,
yes.
Just her mom and her mom. She said, and her mom has 4 baby daddies.
Well, you're nodding your head like that's the norm. Is that the norm?
Like,
There's a lot of people who have multiple kids.
Sweet
by
Jesus.
kids by multiple dads.
Oh my God! We are going to pretend now that is the norm, and that's the way that things should be, and that's the way things generally.
It
work
may
out.
be just because it's the norm doesn't mean it's the way things should be.
Thank you. My
But
uncle
see-
was caught under a train once and survived. I don't
But
think
nowadays,
that's a
I
great
think
way to
that's the
test your
norm.
mettle.
What do you have on, tough skins?
Yes, exactly. People keep. Oh my God! As soon as you find one person that survives something that 99 people don't, that is not the green light to say, well, I guess then the other point's invalid now. No, it's not.
Just because it's the norm doesn't make it right.
Listen, James Hanna has a top 10. James Hanna, could you really deliver the top 10 list that says your pussy ain't shit? Can we get the top 10 on that?
James isn't here.
Yes, he is. James is there. Do we have him on mute?
No.
James isn't here.
You want to go to our other caller?
We'll go to
while
our
we're
other caller and
waiting
come
for
back.
James to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lex Kelly is in the building. Lex, talk to us.
What's up, family? How y'all doing?
All right, man.
Yo,
What's
Lex,
happening?
what's going on?
Hey, listen, man. My opinion is when it comes to women and their sexual partners, it only comes to it has to come down to accountability. Like a woman only becomes discreet. Accountability.
They live inside a victimhood shelter here in the patriarchy.
That's right.
They don't want to be accountable. That's why it's so difficult to get women to be accountable.
Let him finish his
And
point,
the thing
please.
is, like, women when they want to be valued at a certain at a certain place, or when they want to have value added to them, then all of a sudden, none of their sexual partners come to account. Oh, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't judge me. I'm here with you now. Don't worry about what I did in the past and all this other stuff. But during the time that they're actually doing it, then all of a sudden it's, there should be freedom, liberal freedom, sexual freedom, and all this other stuff. So really it comes down to, it's about women being accountable for who you are. And I feel like if you can hold yourself accountable, that makes you more attractive. On top of what you spoke about before when you talked about women, if you're self-enlightened and self-realized. And I said before, man, there was a great post on your discussion page where a dude said, why does it feel like black women especially, it's hard for a black man who is self-realized and wanting to know his history for a black woman to get on board with him. And a woman responded and said because the woman, she has so much to gain from not being self-aware.
Wow.
Too much to gain from not being enlightened. Like society rewards her for being the way she is.
Yeah, she lose on that other page.
Right.
Because so she thinks.
Because self-enlightenment and spiritual shit really is nothing when we've made money and marriage and relationship and resources so important to her. So now that things have changed, educationally she's smarter and she's getting better jobs, she can take care, pay for, and handle all the shit that she needed you to do. This goes back to my show about now that you're smarter and you make more money, you need to start looking for different kinds of currency in the relationship. It can't be he has to be a provider. He has to be a provider of different shit that doesn't pertain to money now. But like I said,
and then when we tell them, listen, if you're attractive, you're more attractive when you're aware, when you're enlightened, when you have a deeper sense, a deeper value. The first thing comes to their mouth is, man, forget all that mess, man. You need to do this. And it becomes unattractive again. And then they resort right back to trying to become physically more attractive and then say, there's something wrong with the men.
Well, that's a great
really
point.
It's just them deviating away from really finding out who they are.
That's a
and
great
that's where
point.
the true value is.
Hey, thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
I've
That's a
gotten
great
so
point.
much fight. I've gotten so much fight.
Yeah,
Is
who
that
is it?
Hannah Dog?
Is that Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay, we have been calling you, pimp, and you just went on vacation.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. My phone was messed up, and I'm picking up my daughter, and the police are behind me.
Oh shit, this nigga's
okay,
in
that's
trouble.
understandable.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So anyway, well, it's top 10 signs your pussy is whack.
Let's hear it.
All right, you got the drum roll. Top 10 signs your pussy is whack. Number 10, you get dick every February 13th, and phones always go to voicemail on Valentine's Day.
Damn.
Number 9, no man has ever asked you whose pussy is it.
No one has ever asked whose pussy is it.
Because they know it's like a rental car.
They don't want it.
Somebody left their wallet in here.
Number 8, You pay all your bills.
Ah,
damn!
He don't pay for shit. Go ahead.
Number 7. More than one man has left you for less attractive women.
Wow.
Number 6. You haven't had a boyfriend since you started fucking.
Oh,
wow.
Damn.
Number 5. Your stepdaddy only fucked you once.
Wow. Your stepdaddy. Oh, damn. What?
That's terrible.
Go ahead.
That's the most inappropriate shit I've ever heard in my life.
Damn.
Number 4. Men bust a nut and immediately get dressed.
Wow.
Damn, they get dressed.
Okay, time to get dressed.
I'm not even sleepy.
I'm not sleepy.
Damn.
Number 3. You made a virgin say, well, that's it?
Damn.
Go ahead, nigga.
Number 2. White boys fuck you and go right back to white.
Oh! Shit, they go back to their own race? This pussy was terrible. Go ahead.
Number 1. You're Kim Kardashian.
Damn.
And this is terrible. Listen, let me... Did you hear all of this shit? Your stepdad
Kim Kardashian one? I don't.
Absolutely.
Well, I did hear that
some
Kanye's
raggedy
only been with her 27 days out of the whole relationship.
That's
Kim
some raggedy
Kardashian is a
cooch.
beard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
I think she's a roving beard.
That's how I know her pussy is whack.
Roving beard.
She's a roving beard.
Let's examine all the facts. First, the videotape. You can see from the videotape she can't fuck.
Yeah.
Now think about this as a black man, Zoe and Jeff. I want you to think about this as a black man. Our biggest weakness is a big old ass.
Right.
Yeah.
That is our biggest weakness.
Kryptonite.
And the only bigger weakness than that is a non-black bitch with a big ass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. When white women start getting fat asses.
I mean, and not fat white girls.
So
I'm talking about built like Beyonce.
Not only does she have a big ass, she's beautiful.
Is she beautiful?
Yes.
And every dude she's been with has left her.
That's bad pussy. That's a bad pussy indicator.
Yeah.
That's a bad pussy indicator when niggas leave you.
Yeah. When niggas leave a girl that's not black.
When niggas leave a girl that's not black.
That's built like a black girl.
That's built like a black girl.
Rich.
That's rich.
That's got money.
That's bad pussy.
Do you understand how terrible that pussy is?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think Halle Berry's
Yeah.
pussy is bad?
Oh,
A lot of people leave Halle Berry.
No, I don't think. No, I disagree.
No,
Disagree.
I've heard she's.
I think
bad.
Halle Berry.
In bed.
Halle Berry's pussy is probably so good that a band comes out and plays. It's like afterwards.
Let me tell you something.
I think it's afterwards.
Any beautiful woman that's got good pussy. Jeff, here's a fact about good pussy. Good pussy keeps a man.
Oh no!
I don't think so.
You know why I'm gonna tell you that, Joe? I mean,
always, if she ain't got a man, it's a nigga in the batter spot.
Hannah, dog. I'm gonna tell you why
Go
now.
ahead.
The only thing that was good about my relationship with my first wife was the sex, and the sex was unfucking real. It was.
But I think a bad attitude, I think stupidity, unawareness,
that shit, you can,
that lowers the pussy value.
only goes so far, dude. Pussy, you can only fuck for so long, and then you have to talk, and then shit starts to go downhill.
Yeah, when you start talking, that's when you really.
I'm standing by that because if Halle Berry had good pussy, niggas would stay.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm gonna go with James.
From a reliable source.
Well, go
that
into your
she
source.
is whack in bed. Somebody I know who slept.
Said
with
she
her.
was whack in bed?
Whack in bed.
Wow.
She was what?
Very whack in bed. She's very
Well,
stiff.
that's because she's beautiful. Beautiful women and
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, beautiful
only way a
girls.
woman that beautiful can be good in bed if she hasn't been molested or something. You can't. It's just
This nigga James.
Damn.
A woman that Black Beautiful don't have an incentive to fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
There's no incentive. You know, a 5 will outfuck a 10 any day because a 5 has to.
I officially recant my statement.
See,
That's
and I
the
think
truth.
James is saying a 5
They're hard workers.
has had to work
They're
that
hard
pussy
workers.
muscle.
They're hard
Whereas a 1 is like, oh, I can choose and
You
pick
mean a
and-
10.
A 10.
Or a 10.
Yeah. A 5, she can do more than fuck. A 5 can help you fix some brakes. She has other skills.
She could tighten your braces.
Yeah. You have to go to the dentist, nigga. Come here.
I'll tell you something. Stephanie Mills will outfuck Beyonce any day.
Stephanie Mills
will outfuck Beyonce any day.
God damn.
Because he has to.
Damn.
That's how Arnold Schwarzenegger got caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wife did
About
have
that maid.
strong.
Oh, that maid is ugly. That maid is this. Everybody talking about what she look like. I'll tell you what she don't look like. She look like she can fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. And cook an omelet.
Think about this as men. Do you know how good some pussy gotta be when you fuck your maid in the house?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
You
she
know he was sneaking off at first,
Yeah.
but then eventually he got Arnold.
He
got
like
lax
this
and
pussy
was
so
fucking in
good.
the house.
Right. She built like a cognac keg.
No shit. One time she must have got off the dick and it came out and broke a ceiling fan. It just bam.
So she probably got that kind of pussy when you pull out, they go.
Listen,
No comment.
but I will say
wanna
this.
get in trouble.
I will say this. Instead of the vag facts, we should start asking for the soul facts. I really believe that we should attune our senses to pick up on the subtle things. I think because we live in a capitalistic society, a materialistic society, that we only tune into social cues. We don't tune into integrity cues, which I think is a spiritual movement in and of itself. And I think women are out there, just like men are out there, with double standards. Double standard for the men is, I want my woman to be a badass chick in the bed for me, but I don't want her to have a high dick count. The only way for her to become a badass sexual chick is if she's got dick. She got,
She got to go dick practice.
Yeah, dick practice, right? So she can't have that. I think that's the double standard men have. I think
Come
the
on,
double.
Stephanie, get in the car. Time for dick practice.
Okay.
So that's the women. So that ain't dude. It's the women out there that's got that natural wet.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie.
Some women then you got some women that just. Here's the thing that women don't talk about. Most women don't like to fuck.
What?
What I mean
Poetess.
by that is it's a
Poetess.
Not me.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I'm not in that pile.
Poetess, please.
No, I like to fuck, but I agree. There are some women out there that don't. And like you said, the first few, years in a relationship, their sexual drive goes down for that particular mate.
From the one
Just
from the
like
first
y'all
through the
get
fourth.
tired of fucking the same pussy, some women get tired of getting fucked by the same dick.
Right. That's why I say, just like we did that show on loyalty, like everything else, is conditional. Love is conditional. Forgiveness is conditional. All that shit is and dick and pussy is conditional.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling you right now, but that don't mean I'm gonna feel you later. And because whatever you brought to me, I don't have any allegiance to whatever you brought to me. I don't have any allegiance. I'm just in the moment. And in the moment I feel like new dick or I feel like new pussy. I think that's what happens in a lot of relationships. Let's just be honest.
Oh, absolutely. I just don't think that cheating comes down to what somebody else makes you do. I'm so tired of hearing about being driven into the arms of another man or woman.
He said he can't hear you, Joe.
I said I don't think that cheating comes down to what someone else makes you do. That's always a conscious choice with regard to two
So
people.
men will go out and the woman could be perfect in their
Absolutely.
mind and still
it has
go out.
nothing to do
Right, I believe
with the woman. It has to do with the dude's choice.
Yeah.
Cheating ain't about you.
Cheating ain't about you.
Yeah.
A man can love you enough to jump in between you and a charging grizzly bear, but if he think he can get some pussy you ain't gonna hear about, 9 out of 10 times he will
He might go get that pussy.
Well, and it ain't gonna mean the same though. And women should stop associating, or they should stop tying their self-esteem to their pussy.
Yes, and and putting cheating with romance. Cheating is with romance with y'all.
I gotta say this. I gotta speak up on this. If you met a dude that's rich and you wasn't, he should be able to cheat on you.
Right. You done bought into success, bitch.
If I met you, if I had $400 million in the bank and the day I met you, you were working the front desk of a fucking Sheraton, I don't owe you faithfulness.
At a Sheraton. He don't owe you faithfulness. Wow. Okay, listen, we gotta run. James, where can they find you, man?
I'm on Twitter. Just your Uncle James, at your Uncle James.
At your Uncle James on Twitter. Follow him right now. Poetess?
OG Poetess on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
And Jeff Brown?
At GB Funny Style on Twitter, and look for my ringtones coming soon.
There it is. And at Zoe Williams. Hey, follow me. Follow all of the pages. The Zoe What discussion board or group on Facebook. My personal Facebook page, Zoe Williams. I got a couple of them. Fan page, Zoe Williams fan page. And order the t-shirts. Go out and get your t-shirts. We're going to play our commercial on the way out. Order the t-shirts. ZoeWhatOrders@gmail.com. The t-shirts are fly. They have meaning. Get at us. 323. Oh, no, I ain't going to give you the number again. We'll see you next week. I got another heater coming. We'll see you next week. Zoe What Morning. We out.